Hi guys, happy new year. And in this video we're going to be looking at 5 common Python mistakes that most new Python developers or people who are new to Python make. So let's see them. Okay, so the very first common mistake is using is instead of equals equals. Now, in a situation where we have a value that's where we have a variable that holds a value and we are trying to do an if statement, and you see or you do a is to print a. This is very wrong. You should do this instead if a equals to. Why? Because is checks for identity and equals checks for value. The second mistake, the second common mistake I've come across is incorrectly using chain comparison. Now, what is chain comparison? Have you ever seen this? Let's say 1 greater than x and x greater than 10. Have you ever seen this? If you have, then you know what a chain comparison is. So instead of you to do this in your code, the more efficient way for you to do this is just to do if 1 is less than x and x is less than 10. This makes your code more efficient. Next up is misusing breaks. Now, it's very wrong for you to use breaks or for you to use the break keyword in Python outside of a condition. So if you ever need to use break, ensure that it is within a condition or within a conditional statement like here. So it's very wrong for you to have variable lists and then you have break here. Yeah, this is very wrong. Next is using built-in names in your project. Please and please avoid using built-in names. For example, lists. List is a built-in name. If you hover over list, you should see that it's a built-in name. If you hover over range, you see the same thing. Range 2 is a built-in name. Print 2 is a built-in name. So avoid using built-in names to name your variables. Instead, you can use new lists. That will save you a ton on debugging. And last but not the least, using incorrect indentation in a nested loop or in your program in general. Now, one thing that I know about Python is that Python and indentation are like this, like they are like this. Yeah. So if you ever wrongly indent in your program or your project, you will definitely get lots of errors. But let me show you a wrongly indented code in Python. So let's say for I in range 2, random code, and for j in range 3 brings ij, and then I decide to make the wrong mistake by doing the next print. Yeah, this is the code. Running this would definitely give me a lot of error. So always ensure that you indent properly. Where do I want to print this? Do I want to print it here? And then I make sure that the two print statements are perfectly aligned and they're perfectly indented. Also, VS Code has a great way to show you if your code align. There's a line here. I'm not too sure if you can see it. Let me see if I can. It seems I cannot make this bolder. But yeah, so there's a line here. If you use VS Code, you definitely know that there's a line here. Wait, let me change my scene just so I could show you the line. I'm gonna also use lights. Okay, so just for the line's sake, so there's a line here that shows that this is properly indented. Please, I'm pushing it back to my other. Oh, beautiful. So yeah, so these are 5 common mistakes that newbies in Python always make, and these are mistakes that you need to know to avoid or to save yourself thorns or to save yourself stress from debugging. All right, so if this was helpful, leave a comment, share, like, and let me know in the comments what type of Python related content you would love to see next. So till next time, bye.